Hi, it's Luke from Performance Auto Electrical for Adelaide RV, showing the 3 different diesel heaters that we normally install and the 3 different price points of the heaters themselves. So the 3 different ones we have is the 2 kilowatt performance heaters. Then we have the AU Focus 2 kilowatt heater, and then we also have the Eberspächer 2 kilowatt diesel heater. So supplied and fitted for the performance one, a 2 kilowatt, you're talking around about $1,600 supplied and fitted. The AU Focus one supplied and fitted is $1,850, and then you got the Eberspächer one, which is $3,500 supplied and fitted. So that's the pricing range between the 3 of them. So we'll go through and show you the differences and the quality between them all. So this is all the components unboxed out of the kit. So what has to be done is the plate then has to be screwed to the unit, like so. Gets screwed to the unit. Then the exhaust pipe goes on, the air intake goes onto it. So with these heaters, the hose clamps and the hose sort of that lets it down. So this is the ones that it comes with in the kit. So they're a little spring type one. We just find that they leak quite easily. They don't have enough tension on the pipe when it's all fitted. So that's the ones for the fuel line, and these are the ones for the exhaust and stuff. We just find that the quality of them is just not there, and they leak. So we actually change them out to Australian. So this is the ones we use on the exhaust. So they're Australian Tyco hose clamps. So they're stainless steel. They don't strip out. You can actually get some decent tension on them. And the ones for the fuel are these type here, so they've actually got a bolt in them, put them in it, and we can tighten them up. We find with these we don't have any dramas with them. They don't leak, and don't leak on the exhaust, don't leak on the diesel, just by changing that. Also with the pipe, we use an Australian one, because the one that comes with is, I don't know, it's not stabilised or something like that, so we use a better quality one, which we don't have any problems with. Standard in the kit comes with a 10 litre tank, which most of the time we install a cover, a checker plate cover, to suit the cladding of your van. We have them in different colours to suit your van. If we find that there's nowhere to mount something like that, then we go to a 5 litre tank, which is something like this, so half the size, and the same thing. We use a checker plate cover to suit the colour of your box on the van or the cladding, depending on where we're going. They're very economical. As far as repairs or anything like that, we don't really have much go wrong with them. Just these couple of things that let it down, by us replacing them from the start, fixes that problem. So yeah, so the unit itself, we obviously got to cut the hole. We actually, when we fit them, this is the collar that we use on these ones. So we cut the 135mm hole through the floor of the van, and then this collar goes through the floor, which then sits on the unit, and then the unit obviously gets screwed like that through the floor to protect the timber, the exhaust, and etc. through here. It just protects all the timber work on the van. Depending on what floor, a lot of the vans now have a thick fiberglass floor, so with this collar it allows you for the thicker floors as well to go through. Comes with your LCD screen, has a remote, so you can turn it on and off, change the heat on the screen, or you can do with the remote itself. Apart from that, it's all very straightforward. You've got the exhaust and your muffler, the wiring. So with most of the wiring on these kits, we have to extend the cabling on them. Normally not long enough for the monitors to go, so we extend it. The battery cables, etc., we extend on these particular kits because it's not long enough, which is easy to do, and we can, when we install them, that's what we do. So that's the $1,600 performance one, 2 kilowatt system. That's that one. Now we'll move on to the AU Focus one and show you that one. This is the AU Focus 2 kilowatt system, just unboxed. So the componentry, so standard it comes with a 5 litre stainless steel tank, which also has a lockable cap with it and a fuel gauge in the actual top of the tank itself. So that's the standard tank that it comes with. Once again, sometimes if we can't fit that to a van, we'll go to a 10 litre tank or one of the 5 litre with our checker plate covers, just depending on the mounting and where we can put that one, but standard it comes with that. This is the heater itself, very similar to the other one. It's got the plate that's got to go on there for the mounting. It comes with this collar, standard in the kit, but what we find with this collar is it's not deep enough, so once again we don't actually use that collar, and we go to using our larger one because it fits through the larger floors, which we sandwich that one between it. So that's the only probably part that we don't use when we install the AU Focus ones. We use this of ours. The wiring itself that it comes with is generally plenty of battery cable, so it's more of a plug and play on the loom. If the monitor itself, the screen for the unit, we have separately extension cables for the control panel. So once again, it is a bit more of a plug and play. You just plug this in, it gives you another 1.5 meters of cable. It comes with the good quality hose clamps. So all the good hose clamps it comes with a nice aluminium inline fuel filter. All your fuel hose, your rubber hose is all actually good quality in this, so none of that needs to be changed. Yeah, so pretty much this standard kit, yeah, you can install and away you go. There's no problems with that. The screen itself, very similar. Has your remote as well, so you can turn it on and off with the remote, or turn it on and off with the screen. The exhaust, it has the heat-proof sleeve on it. If it's not, and the muffler, just a very good quality on this. It comes already sort of bagged with everything that you need. It even comes with the screws, saddles, all your hose clamps for mounting the actual exhaust itself, all good quality in the AU Focus one. And then if the exhaust isn't long enough, we do have the AU Focus extensions for the exhaust, so to get the exhaust out away, not half. We see a lot of people doing installs and they're like the exhaust is midway or halfway in the Caravan. It needs to be out the other side, so we have exhaust extensions to extend the exhaust. If so, it's not long enough, the little piece with the muffler can be extended as well. So yeah, just a bit better, slightly better quality, very close as far as the componentry and how good the componentry is, very close to a Eberspächer or something like the German type one. So yeah, for $18.50 supplied and fitted for the AU Focus. Okay, so this is the Eberspächer German 2 kilowatt diesel heater, all unboxed. So the unit itself. So with this, it's you got a little bit more to assemble on it. It is all with being the Eberspächer German one. All the parts are all good quality. So the actual plate on these over the other two is the actual plate that goes through the floor, has the recessed part that goes through the floor already attached to the plate. So with these, you don't need the extra part. So just put onto the unit, screw it down, put the exhaust and the exhaust air intake on it, and then cut your hole and put that straight through the floor. So yeah, it has that on it. Your on and off switch, your gauge for the Eberspächer one these don't have remotes. So over the other two, Eberspächer, the German one here, doesn't have a remote, has your LCD screen the same, or very similar as the other ones, but that's all. It doesn't have remote control on it. All the other parts, the hoses and hose clamps, exhaust is all top notch, all good quality, straight out of the box. So with these ones, there's no need to replace any parts or change anything. The wiring looms themselves are long enough. They don't need to be extended or anything like that. We generally find on installation, they're all long enough to install these kits straight off the back. So with the Eberspächer 2 kilowatt heater, it comes standard with a 10 litre tank. Which is a black tank. When we install them, we still use a checker plate cover to go over the top of them, just to protect them still from stones and rocks and whatever. So with the black tank, it just means that the fuel itself won't get algae in it or go off. They're a thicker wall tank that comes with Eberspächer, so just the tank itself is a slightly better product than the other ones over the thickness of the tanks themselves. With the Eberspächer one, we probably fit maybe 2 to 3 a year. The AU Focus, we fit probably around about 200, 150 a year. The Performance one, we in the last couple of years, we're probably doing around about 300 a year. We don't have any problems with any of them, so as far as warranty or repairs, we don't really have many dramas with any of the 3 that we install. Obviously there is a lot of other ones out in the market, but these particular 3 are the ones we recommend. We would supply and install them. What we do is supply and install them. We would have them in our own vans, so that's why we sell them, and we back it up with the warranty on it. If there's any problems, if there was, we sort out that straight away as well. So depending on your budget and your needs and how often you're going to use it, for then sort of which model you go for. But yeah, we can supply or install any diesel heater at Performance Auto Electrical.